Right now, social media is in a pensive mood about a woman who many people knew when she was plumpy, not until she worked on herself and she became at least her size reduced. I'm talking about Eniola BADMUS. You might like her or you might not like her, but like I said, social media is in a pensive mood. People are kind of not in a good mood. The movie industry, they are also in a pensive mood. It is so sad. You're about to get to hear everything, and it is something that I'm very sure you might also be kind of considering, or you might be pensive about. It's a serious issue. It's a terrible thing. It's quite unfortunate. For those who do not know who Eniola BADMUS is, she used to be an actress, although she's no longer featuring as an active one. She got into politics and people would always see her around the son of the president, Seyi Tinubu. And because of the condition and situation, some people disliked her. She was also someone who was around David Adeleke, and somehow it seems their friendship broke apart due to the demise of his son with Chioma and the talk and all of that. But that is not what we want to talk about. It's a serious thing. I want you to pay attention to this one. Like and share. Tap on the subscribe button and we'll be talking more.
So le help me. Kó bá mi share kíní yìí. Kó jẹ́ kí Eniola BADMUS kó rí àti gbogbo ẹni tó tí yóò bá wúlò fún. Mo ìmọ̀ bóyá lóòótọ́ ni, bóyá irọ́ ni. Mo rí mẹ́sẹ́jì yìí ní orí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára wípé Eniola BADMUS ní káwọn fáǹsì kan bá ń gbàdúrà wípé kí Ọlọ́run kó jẹ́ kí ọlẹ̀ ayọ̀ kó sọ níkùn, ọlẹ̀ ayọ̀ máa sọ níkùn rẹ̀, inshallah be good that lie. Ṣùgbọ́n if you are facing problem, tó bá jẹ́ pé bóyá kò sí ọkọ ni, Nàìjíríà nìkan olè yẹn ti ń dúró de ọkọ o, kéèyàn ó tó ní ọmọ. Ní ilé ayé nísìnyìí, if you have money, what did I say? If you have money, you can do IUI. Tí èèyàn bá ń ovulate, tí èèyàn ní viable egg. You can do IVF. Tí èèyàn bá ń ovulate, tí èèyàn ní viable egg. Tí èèyàn bá sì ní viable egg, èèyàn lè lọ egg bank, sperm bank, kéèyàn ó rà, kéèyàn ó sì dọlọ́mọ láyé, ìwọ lọ́mọ. Tó bá sì jẹ́ pé bóyá wúùpù èèyàn ò lè gbé, ẹ lọ ṣe surrogacy. Nàìjíríà nìkan ó ní wọ́n wá DNA ní ìsinyìí. Nàìjíríà nìkan ni wọ́n sì ti máa query wípé ta ni bàbá ọmọ. Ó di ọjọ́ tí wọ́n bá gbé ẹnìkan tí wọ́n gbé lọ kóòtù, tí wọ́n tì mọ́lé, ká tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní mú ẹnu kúrò nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tí ò bá kàn wá. Private life ẹnìkan, you are not meant to ask, how are you doing it? Eniola BADMUS, you have the money. You can go for IUI. You can go for IVF. You can go for surrogacy. Either you have your own egg and you don't have. The law says you are the mother of the baby. Nobody on earth can ask you who is the father. It is only in Nigeria that DNA is very valuable. All other parts of the world, nobody talk about DNA anymore. Go and do IVF if your uterus can carry baby. Forget about the father. Go and do IVF and let everybody come online and come and be say, watch. You have your baby. Either fam pray for you or they don't pray for you. See, ilé ayé ti lajú, kọjá kéèyàn gbé ọ̀rọ̀ ara èèyàn wá orí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára. The people we are dealing with ní Nàìjíríà, àbọ̀pọlọ tàbí kọ́tà ọpọlọ olówà lórí ọmọ Nàìjíríà. They capitalize too much. Nínú nǹkan tí ò yẹ ká capitalize. But that people will be asking, ibi téèyàn bímọ sí, go and do IVF. Either you have egg or you don't have egg. Eniola, I pray you get this my message.
Abundantly. I hope you know that my heart will belong to this community. Yes or no? no matter how far I go in life, or how low or how high I rise, my root is here. My father's compound is at #1 Fabukade Street. My father was a 2-time councillor in this community. Yes or no? He installed in me a profound love for our people and in the importance of service. I am yours, Shogule, I am yours, now and always, and I promise never to abandon you. Please continue to pray for me. Always mention me and Enola BADMUS in your prayers. I'm waiting upon the Lord for kids. I'm waiting upon the Lord for children. Please pray for me. And more opportunities so that I can serve you better. With your prayers and God by my side, I will continue to work together with you people and achieve it brighter and more prosperous tomorrow for many of our people. Please, thank you today, thank you always, and thank you forever. But before I drop the mic, I will have to have a 1-minute silence prayer for my father that left 7 years ago. Can we all rise for a...
Well, you have seen it all, and you heard the advice of the other woman. I'm sure that Eniola must have gone through those processes somehow, and it seems none of these things are working. That's what I believe. She has access to travel abroad. She has access to funds, and she is wise enough and smart enough to know some of these things. So it could be that she's hoping that she herself, there is something of herself that will be attached to that child, not just getting a man to drop whatever into another woman and then she will say, this child is mine. At the end of the day, she knows that this child is not really a biological child. And I think what she's struggling for is to have a biological child. Maybe the last result would be for the kind of getting a woman to get pregnant for the husband or spouse or partner or whoever it is. Maybe that's what it is. And maybe she's just working on, can I get for myself? Can I get for myself? Can I find something inside of myself that we can connect with another man and that will produce something? Maybe it's failing. Maybe she's not ovulating as she should be. Maybe it could be anything. We don't really know what these things are. But she has made it clear, I am struggling to have a child and I'm waiting. I've been struggling. And I don't think she's doing the normal for her to get pregnant. And she said, I'm still struggling for it. I think she must have made use of some of this medical advancement and miracles to try to. But none of this is working. None of it is working. I'm sure that people will reach out to her. They will want to talk about surrogacy. They will want to talk about that, talk about this if you had a problem and your uterus and your ovaries are not functioning and you cannot, your womb is this, your that, we can help you with this. And we have this service, we have that. All of these things, definitely she must have taken advantage of it all. Maybe none of it is working. Or both she herself and whoever, they have not come to terms about what they have chosen, what they want to do. If you look at this, the daughter of the president herself, she also aware that she had certain issues and she had to get an adoption. Maybe she got a child adopted or something was done. Something was done at the end of the day. And it's not something that is secret. It's something that is public knowledge. It is public knowledge. But because of her status, her father's status, people can't really talk anyhow because they know if you talk anyhow, you go collect. And I don't see reasons why people should even talk anyhow. You heard what that woman said that, people, I know they want to talk down. People who are abroad, most of the times in diaspora, people think that they are better. They always want to talk down. I'm not saying you cannot point, but when you generalize in a way and say, I know some people, of course, she said some people, but you just don't need to just pass out or pass along your information without saying, I know some people, nobody cares about this. Of course, DNA is not something that is a joke. It's not something that's a joke. So not saying that DNA is not something that is important all over the world, in other parts of the world, only in Nigeria. Well, it doesn't make sense. DNA is very important. If you go to source for a child differently, that's a different thing. It has nothing to do with paternity fraud. That's the part that she's not getting it right. I don't know what your thoughts are. Drop your comments. See you in the next update.